Hey there, it's me, Lottie, and today what we're gonna do is what's poppin', the wild edition. So these are things that I didn't necessarily plant or curate, although some of them maybe I will be curating so that there's more of it. Anyway, let's just see what's out and about that's not typically a quote-unquote garden vegetable or fruit. Echinacea's in the house. So this is my butterfly garden area, and there's lots of echinacea here, and I need to get in and clean out a few of the other things that are here. But I want to show you this beautiful flower back here that I have not explored as a medicinal, but it's a muskmallow. It's in the same family as marshmallow, which is a same variety of plant as hibiscus or rose of Sharon. Isn't that a beautiful flower? Even if it's not quote-unquote useful, I mean, beauty is useful, right? I think so. Look at all this echinacea. So I need to get in here and clean out a bit because everybody and their brother is up in the butterfly garden. All right, so what else do we have? Well, now's the time for Queen Anne's lace. Queen Anne's lace gets so much pub because of her look-alike water hemlock, which I understand. And I could go on and on and on about what the differences are, but I don't have time to do that in this video. But just remember, the queen's got hairy legs. That stem has hair on it, and I am touching the stem, which you wouldn't want to blindly touch a stem. And just as a point of plant anatomy, this is what's known as an umbel. Think of an umbrella, how everything's coming from one location on the stem. So this is Queen Anne's lace. What else is out? This is chicory, and I think these blooms are past their prime. For some reason they're not open. They're beautiful purple, or maybe, I don't know, it's not open. All right. Yeah, so here is a better example of chicory. Now she's open in the sun, and I wanted to make sure you could really see what that purple flower looks like. And that is chicory, and the roots can be used for a coffee-like beverage. And I know some folks use the flowers, but I have not worked with them medicinally yet. So yep, that is chicory. Hi chicory, hi darling. Let's go over here to the herb garden, which is, like I said, a little bit cultivated, curated, what have you. Look at this mugwort. She's looking good this year. I am so pleased. I had to cut her back earlier because of an infestation with those darn four-line bugs. Anyway, this is how she looks when she's about to bloom. These are ready to harvest. So I'm going to come back and just do a nice little snipping across the top and maybe make some infused oil. The rue is in bloom, looking good. And we have this glorious yellow dock that is just about ready, because you see it's turning fall. It's fall color. Isn't that beautiful? But I'm excited by the stuff that I planted, okay? Because it is starting to like leaf out a bit more. And there's stuff here I didn't realize. So this is the basil I planted, and then right next to it here is purslane. I never planted purslane and haven't really had purslane until this year that I noticed. This is lamb's quarters, which is an edible, and I need to see, is it better young or is it cool when it gets tall? But anyway, I'm gonna be harvesting that. This is the calendula. It's really getting big. I'm excited by that because it'll come back every year. I mean, it's a self-seeding annual. Let me be, you know, let me know what I'm talking about. Here we have, look, Borage, the first blossom, the first plant that has flourished. And I think this comes back every year, or it might be a self-seeding annual. We have another clump of basil happening over there, and more lamb's quarters. So I'm just going to let that grow up and see what it wants to do, as long as it's not, you know, smooshing everybody out. So, hey marigolds, I see you, girl. But see, look at this purslane. So I'm going to have to do a little wild salad or something just to illustrate using the purslane. Okay, here we have bee balm, also known as Monarda. Love this plant. Very spicy, hot, almost like oregano, but it's great for cough and cold. Here is where I planted my Feverfew, and there was some mimosa with it. I'm not sure, not mimosa, meadowsweet, and I'm not sure how that's gonna do. But sometimes it'll come back next year. If you plant a wild thing, sometimes it doesn't take that first year, but it'll be back the following year like nobody's business. So there's that. Awesome. And then of course we have, you know, she's always the star. Look at you, Poke. Poke, looking glorious, getting herself ready to bloom. These are the flowers. These will be the flowers, and they'll turn into the berries. This looks gorgeous in a flower arrangement, but it's also, you know, powerful medicinal. So over here we have a lot of goldenrod. Okay, and I've been struggling with this. Which one is goldenrod and which one is New England Aster? So I still don't think I know. I thought I did, but a lot of this is goldenrod. And then some of it, or one of it, there's a, here we go. Look at me knowing some stuff. You see that's a different color? Ouch, Thistle. You don't have to be like that, Thistle. Thistle had to get in the program here, poking me in my arm. Hey there, little Thistle. Little thug Thistle. That's a little thug Thistle. Okay. All right, but this is kind of easy to discern. See the different shades of green. This is New England Aster. We'll keep an eye on that for its purple flowers. And then this is goldenrod. And as I learned in the book Braiding Sweetgrass, nature loves to put purple and yellow together. I love that. This is the one that I know is New England Aster. So that's my measuring stick, as I've mentioned before. And the last thing, so this is just like the, I don't know what to call this, the literally around the house garden, because it wraps around the house. We have, look at this beautiful fennel. We'll have some glorious fennel seeds. It smells great. That'll be great in a salad too. So I might come out here and see what's down in those roots. I cleared this out so much because she used to just take over the entire window, which was kind of cool because swallowtail butterfly caterpillars love fennel. And this would grow all over the window and on the inside of the house, we could see all the caterpillars just munching away and doing their thing. So that was kind of cool. Okay, so the other thing that I see that's in bloom here is yarrow. And not to be confused with Queen Anne's lace, it's got a totally different leaf structure. These leaves, grab one here. This is how a yarrow leaf looks. They're kind of arrow shaped. And this is how a Queen Anne's lace leaf looks. Let me show you. Here's one right here. So a little more open, definitely larger, more open leaf, open structure to the leaves. But I could see a little bit of confusion with that, I guess. Because I already have a lot of medicine made with St. John's wort, I didn't harvest any this year. Just leaving it alone, you know, I didn't need it, so no need to just, you know, hoard it, right? Now I was thinking about digging some of these up and transplanting them to an area so that, I mean, because it's really spread out. We'll see. I still might do that. There are quite a few in this area. All right, so that was just a brief little, like I said, what's poppin' wild edition. I hope that you're doing well. Hope that you're staying hydrated and cool as best as possible in this heat. And until the next time I see you in a video, take care.